Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, first order of business here after Christmas is to break down SoFi stock, the charts, what I'm looking to do. We'll also break down the markets as well. And before we actually do that, guys, hope you had a great Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody out there watching this video. It's currently about 11 a.m. on the day after Christmas. And yes, we're not in the usual filming location. As you guys can tell here, it looks like I'm in a hotel. That's because I am in a hotel, guys. We're in Orlando right now doing a bit of a family Christmas vacation, and let me tell you guys, it's been a good time. Even though it's been a bit rainy, a little bit humid here in Orlando, Florida, it is what it is. But yeah, it's been a pretty good time here, guys, and we still have a couple more days here in Orlando, and I figured, hey, let me hop on the mic. Let's do a video. Let's break down SoFi, the markets, what's going on. So hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on X, guys, at Stas Talk Stocks. Very important. Link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I got a little cup of water right here, guys. And let's dive right into the video. So it's currently about 11 a.m. on the East Coast after the day after Christmas. And again, hope you guys had a great Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And all the indexes right now, and SoFi stock for that matter, are in the green. We have the Russell up 0.6%, NASDAQ's up 0.4%, S&P's up, excuse me, about 0.25%, and we have the Dow up about 0.25%, as well as the VIX is up, funny enough, 4% on the day, and we have SoFi stock up 2.6%, almost at $10 per share yet again. Actually, earlier in the day, about a half hour ago, it hit $9.99 per share, which you guys can see is above the highs from the 22nd of December, which was the last day of trading, which was what, on Friday? Yeah, that was on Friday. So we are taking out the highs now from Friday, as you guys can see here on the intraday chart, which is really good overall for the bulls. The high on Friday, I believe, was 988, 989, somewhere in that ballpark. And again, now we hit 999. And this looks really bullish on the intraday chart, at least in my opinion. Does it not? It looks like we are seeing a bit of a triangle here. If I draw it out, it's not perfect, but it looks like we do have a bit of an ascending triangle here on the intraday chart on SoFi stock. And if I pull up the 5-day chart, let's see what's going on there. Now we're actually getting awfully close. Well, we're pretty much at the highs from last week. You know, at one point last week, we hit roughly $9.98. You guys can see, you know, we peaked out at about $10 on one day. Then the high of last week was $10.16. And again, now we're pretty much pushing $10 again. So we're at the point of resistance from last week. If I draw this out, you guys can see, actually, let me clear the drawing set very quickly. Let me do that. There we go. And draw this out. You guys can see we have an ascending triangle overall on this 5-day, 5-minute as well, which means if we do push through this $10 level, let me actually get the circle tool out here, guys. Boom. 1 point right there. Another point right here. Another point right here. Another point right there. If we do break out of this point, right, as we are making higher lows now over the past couple of days, SoFi could really be taken off towards that next, you know, point of resistance. In other words, we could be getting ready for the next leg up here on SoFi stock. And it looks like to me, guys, you guys remember that head and shoulders we talked about last week? Let me actually clear the drawing set. It looks like we're slowly starting to break out of that neckline, which is really good. You guys can see left shoulder right there. We have the head right here, boom. Then the right shoulder's right here. Looks like we're starting to break out of that neckline, which obviously is a good sign overall for the bulls. The bulls do not want to see, excuse me, guys, this head and shoulders play out. They obviously want to see it break above $10, $10.15, and then break out towards that, you know, next leg up. So we have that ascending triangle on the 1 hour chart, but again, that head and shoulders as well, which we're actually breaking out of the neckline, and we're above the moving averages as well on the 1 hour chart. Keep that in mind, guys. So it looks like to me, I don't know about you, but we are slowly breaking out yet again. I mean, we have been breaking out. Let's not kid ourselves here, guys. Let's not joke ourselves. We have been breaking out, but we have been consolidating at the same time over the past couple of days. Well, really about a week and a half at this point. We've been stuck between $9.50 to $10 after that big breakout we had after the FOMC meeting about 2 weeks ago at this point. So we had that huge rip. We've been consolidating now for about a week. Now we're starting to break out again heading into the new year, which is good in my opinion for the bulls. Really good here for SoFi stock. So let me actually pull up the 4-hour time frame, guys, and show you this, which shows you an even better sign for the bulls. The fact that, again, we have that ascending triangle. You guys can see it on the 4-hour chart, and we're clearly starting to peak out and break out. Now we're up almost 3%, and now you guys can see we're testing the highs yet again, which you all should know at this point. If you've been watching my channel, you probably know these levels here. But if you have not been watching the channel, let me draw it out for you guys here. We're now testing, again, $10, which not only was the high from a couple of days ago, but also from back in, looks like July as well as June. You guys can see in June, we peaked at about 10.15, and also in July at about 9.90 to about $10. Then we broke out, hit about 11.70. So yeah, we're fiddling with that high yet again. You guys can see this right here, boom, ascending triangle on the 4-hour chart as well. So if we do break, let's say 10.25, really above 10.15, let me set my alert now at 10.15, we could be off to the races from there. And maybe towards, we could be going towards 11.50, maybe even higher than that. Let me draw this out so you guys can see the gap that we could potentially fill. This is not guaranteed. Obviously, we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but this is where we could be trading in the short term on, SoFi stock, right in this window right here, which you guys, again, if you've been watching my channel, you probably know that already, but we're just doing a nice refresher here after Christmas, after the holidays, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are out of it a little bit, right? Let's be honest. We've been opening presents, hanging out with family, eating some food, maybe drinking a little bit, right? We've been unplugged a bit for the past couple of days, so we need this refresher. Let's be honest, right? So yeah, guys, that's a quick breakdown here on SoFi. Nothing too crazy. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And by the way, I think half of you watching this video, are not subscribed. So if that's you and you have not subscribed yet and you're watching the videos, guys, what are you doing? Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and quickly before you click off this video, let's run through these indexes and see what is going on. We have all the indexes up, a good chunk here. We have the Russell up 0.6%, breaking out to another high on the 4-hour chart and another 52-week high at 2,047 points. You guys can see here on the Russell, which pretty much, guys, it's been in a straight line up over the past couple of weeks. We hit 1,600 points back in the end of October. Now we're at 2,050, up 25% over the past couple of weeks, really over the past 2 months, which is nuts. We have the NASDAQ. Let me pull up Triple Q and see what's going on there. It looks like this is actually testing the highs as well. Let me pull this up here, guys, on the 5-day, 5-minute. You guys can see on this, actually maybe the 20-day chart, we can see if I clear the drawing set, maybe on the 10-day chart, actually, if I can get these time frames right, guys, there we go. We can see we're testing 410, 410.50 right now in real time, and we also have an ascending triangle on Triple Q, so let's see if that plays out. Let's look at SPY very quickly, guys. I'll pull that up, SPY, let's see. Yeah, same thing pretty much. On the 30-minute chart, we have an ascending triangle on SPY. We have resistance at about 475. You guys see that, but at the same time, we have higher lows being made into that resistance at 475, 476. So yeah, do we break out of that point? Do we fail? Time will tell, but it sure looks pretty bullish here on the 30-minute chart, and the fact that we're green across the board today is even more bullish, and we're above the moving averages, golden cross, all that good stuff. So let me set my alert very quickly, guys, before I do wrap up this video at $476 per share. Mark is at or above here on SPY. And let me see on Triple Q. Let me do that very quickly here, guys. If the internet wants to work, god dang it, I'm actually on my hotspot right now. It's not wanting to work. But yeah, either way, guys, I guess we can wrap it up there. It's all good. We can wrap it up here. If you all enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe, guys. You might as well get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo as well, each up to $2,000. Why not? Use that link down below. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000. And fund your account at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, each of those up to $2,000 as well. So 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. Use that Moomoo link down below. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video. And hopefully this internet freaking works. We'll see. I'll see you guys later.